guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hello! I am doing a fun little video today where I thought it would be a fun idea to show you guys how I edit my Instagram pictures. I receive like a lot of DMs, like a lot, about how I edit my Instagram. I just wanted to share with you guys how I do it since I do receive a lot of questions about it, and I wanted to share with you guys how I do it. Okay, so here is my Instagram. I use like a lot of brighter colors, and my entire Instagram feed as of now is like all using one preset, which I'll explain in a little bit. But here I'm just scrolling through it, and this is what my like most recent feed is. Before that, I didn't really have like a cohesive feed, and I used Visco for this section, and then I went in with like a little color, a little bright, and then after that it was honestly just all different filters, and I didn't really have a cohesive feed, as you can see, and it's not really that like blogger, San Diego blogger Instagram feed that you see everyone has. A lot of it is also like friends and stuff, and not really like your own personal brand, so to say. Yeah, this is all the way back freshman year of college, so I just went real far back for you guys just to show you guys what it is and how my Instagram feed looks. So scrolling back, this is basically like how it is right now, which is where a lot of the questions come from, like how do you edit, like what app do you use, like how are you getting your pictures to look like that. So that is what I'm gonna be showing you guys today. So the app that I use is an app called Lightroom. It is a part of like Adobe, and I use the one on my phone because I literally do all my editing and my picture taking like on my phone. Even if I take pictures on my camera, I like put it through my computer and then I airdrop them to my phone because it's just a lot easier, and I'm always like on the run, I'm always like out and about, and I do like a lot of my editing like not at home, or like not on my laptop. I do use the Lightroom mobile app, which is free to use, which is also a big plus since a lot of like editing stuff does cost money, especially the Lightroom on your laptop, and a lot of people do prefer that because you do get more options, like especially if you're creating your own like filters and presets and all that good stuff. But it was really easy for me to just use the Lightroom mobile app. Okay, so Lightroom will look like, here's my little section for just editing. So the Lightroom app looks like the one in the bottom middle, and it says LR Lightroom CC. So the app looks like that, and I have like a folder of just my photos that I've edited through for Instagram, and all in one folder, which has the same preset. And I also have like an album for my YouTube thumbnails as well, because I do put those through Lightroom as well because I like having like a cohesive look. That's what the app looks like, and I will show you guys how I edit a picture now using Lightroom. So I'm gonna go to my camera roll, I'll go to my favorites, and let's see. Okay, so it'll show up in here, and it goes like in chronological order. So all you do is you click on preset, click that, and you're good. That's basically it. And sometimes I'll go to detail and I'll like sharpen it a little bit, or I'll go to light and I'll up the exposure. It's all up to you. I usually add a little bit of tint of pink as well. But that's basically it. It's like really easy. And so this preset that I keep on talking about, it is basically a filter for your photo, and it will make all of your photos look like with the same exact colors. What that does is it makes your feed like cohesive with each other. So all the colors will match with each other and it will all look the same and it will all look really good. So you can buy those presets off of Etsy. There's Instagram influencers who make them and can sell them to you, and you could buy them off of like anywhere, honestly. Okay, so I bought mine from Boss Babe Presets. So her Instagram is at Boss Babe Presets, and she is like an awesome, amazing mom who has made all of these awesome presets, and you could just go into the link in her Instagram, and you could get a coupon code. It's awesome, and you can go and click shop, and she has so many of awesome Lightroom mobile presets that are really inexpensive, because a big problem that I had was that they were like so expensive. Like some people, they would sell theirs for like $200, and I was like, I do not have the money for that. She has these for only $19, which is awesome, and they're really high quality. They work on my pictures amazingly, and I love them. So she has Basic Babe, Brilliant Babe, Bubbly Babe, and I love the words, the names for them. They're so creative, and I 10 out of 10 recommend Boss Babe presets for you, especially if you're first starting out using presets in Lightroom and all that good stuff, because it's really cheap, really good. They like transform your pictures and is way better in my opinion than VSCO or any other editing app where you're just using, like, you're going through the filters and like trying to figure it out, because they won't transform your pictures the same way that Lightroom will. And any blogger or influencer or anyone will tell you that, is that if you want a really cohesive Instagram feed, you have to use Lightroom. Like, that's like the only way to go. And the one that I have is, I use the Basic Babe presets. So when you look at this, it shows you, it comes out with like the more turquoisey and orange and like brighter colors, which I really liked. And again, this one's only $19, and it says it produces beautifully warm images with crisp fall tones, which I like. It like works with my Instagram, which is perfect. So that is the preset that I'm always talking about. And when you buy the preset, she like emails it to you, and you just download it, and it like downloads into the mobile app. She like sends all the instructions for it. It's really simple. That is basically how I edit my Instagram photos, just using Lightroom. And yeah, that's basically it, because Lightroom can edit all the contrast and exposure and all that as well, so I can do literally everything in the app. So since I'm telling you guys how I edit them, I might as well tell you how I plan out my feed as well. So with my Instagram editing, I also plan out my feed really meticulously, and I spend a lot of time on this app. It's sort of embarrassing how much time I spend using this stupid planning app, but that's my life right now. So to plan out my photos and to make sure they're all like good looking together, so here's my blog folder on my phone of my apps, and I use this app called Planoly. So I open it up, and you could see I have all of my photos that are unscheduled, so I just have those in there because I know I'm gonna be using them at a later time. Like all of these of like me and Harsh, I know like the one in the top left corner I'm gonna use for Valentine's Day, which is over a month away, but it's in this app. And I know like you guys are gonna be seeing this video after I post some of these pictures, but like the one of me sitting at Sunset Cliffs, I'm gonna be posting that one today because I'm publishing a blog post today about stuff. This app is perfect because you can drag and drop like where you want a picture to go, so you can see it like in front of your eyeballs before it gets onto Instagram, so you know exactly what it's going to look like. And also the great thing about Planoly is that you can put your captions on there as well, and I like it because you can click enter, so you could do these like little dots if you want a space, which is really nice when you have like a long caption like this one where I'm explaining like a blog post. And also you're able to do auto post on this as well, as long as the dimensions of the picture are like ready for Instagram, which mine aren't. So like I would have to crop mine to make sure they're like good. But I just like go ahead and do it manually to make sure that like everything turned out okay, because I'm really like OCD about that. And also another thing about Planoly is that it has a calendar and it shows you like when you're like posting things. This was my calendar for December, which showed that I posted a lot of pictures in December, so that's nice as well. And then also there's also an analyzing tab which shows you your posts, likes, comments, likes for posts, comments for posts, and follower gain, loss, like since you joined the app, which is really nice and like helpful if you're like me who is looking at the analytics of your Instagram. I know a lot of people, like if you're not a blogger or influencer, you don't really care about that stuff, but it's good for me. And also another good thing is the hashtags. So I have hashtags for every like type of category of picture that I'm using. So I do like blog, Disney, food, San Diego, lifestyle, travel, fashion, autumn, which I could delete now, college, Thanksgiving I could delete, Chicago, Christmas I could delete, and babe, which is for my boyfriend, when I post pictures of the two of us. Those hashtags really help when you want more likes or more exposure to your page. I could make a whole other video of that at another time because this video is probably already pretty long. Just a bad, not bad, but just a downside of Planoly is that you do have to pay a monthly, it's like a subscription, basically like Visco or something if you want all the filters. But if you want like all of the perks of Planoly, which if you're like me and you use it literally every day, it's worth it. So it's only like $9.99 like a month. I don't really know, but it's worth it. I use it all the time and it's like a lifesaver for my Instagram, obviously. So yeah, that is how I plan my photos after I edit them. I think that is it. I went through all of the editing process that I go through for my photos and also the planning process, which I know a lot of people also had questions about because people ask me like, how do you get your feed to look like that? And I'm like, it's a process. So that was my little tutorial on how I edit my photos using Lightroom and also how I plan out my Instagram feed using the app Planoly. If you guys liked this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And comment down below like what you use to edit your Instagram pictures. I'm like really intrigued in what you guys use. And if you're new here, and I hope you are, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel and join the sisterhood. James Charles reference. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it, and I'd love to get more people in this little community. So until next time, bye!